Welcome to SuMA News, the information space for Mexico's automotive industry. These are the headlines. Giant Motors announces investment of 3 billion pesos in Ciudad Sahagún. The investment will increase production of its JAC models offered in the national market, strengthening assembly infrastructure. The industrial facilities will be expanded by 33,000 square meters. A logistics yard will be created, a test track for models, digital training centers, vocational assembly lines, and spaces for clean technologies. The main goal of this investment is to assemble 12,000 additional units annually and, in turn, generate 1,000 more direct jobs and approximately 4,500 indirect jobs. Among Chinese automotive companies operating in the Mexican market, Giant Motors stands out with a 7-year track record of gradual growth and clear objectives, supported by a professional network of 22 JAC stores distributor groups. They operate a fleet of 130 semi-trailers for supplying vehicles and spare parts, ensuring deliveries with over 97% fulfillment within 24 hours. New vehicle sales dropped 0.2% from January to June. June falls 5.9%, reports AMDA. At the close of June, AMDA and its president Guillermo Rosales Zarate reported the sale of 116,059 new light vehicles, representing a 5.9% decrease compared to the 123,391 units sold in June 2024, a drop of 7,332 units. Compared to May, June sales decreased by 3,900 units, or minus 3.3%. From January to June 2025, consumers acquired 709,341 new light vehicles, a 0.2% decrease compared to the 711,118 units sold during the same period in 2024, a slight drop of 1,777 units. Separately, AMDA released its after-sales market report for the automotive sector as of December 2024, prepared by Clear Mechanic. It revealed that the average value per repair order or ticket in 2024 was 3,813 pesos, representing a 2% increase over the previous year's 3,740 pesos. On a monthly basis, the average ticket increased, except in April and September, when it was lower than in 2023. By brand type, volume brands saw a 3.4% increase, with an average ticket of 3,759 pesos, while premium brands declined by 2.7%, averaging 6,246 pesos. According to the report, by brand origin, American brands had a 4.1% decrease in average ticket value in 2024 at 2,847 pesos. Asian brands dropped 2.9% to 3,130 pesos, and European brands fell 1% to 4,099 pesos. By region, only 2 areas reported growth in 2024. The West increased by 5.6% with an average of 3,471 pesos per order, and the South saw a 0.3% rise, reaching 3,454 pesos. That concludes this report. And now let's take a break for a word from our sponsor, Bastun, which continues to offer incredible deals for all of you. ANPACT reports on heavy-duty vehicle market with declines across the board. Continuing with the numbers, this time for heavy-duty vehicles, ANPACT and its president, namesake Rogelio Arzati, expressed concern during the monthly press conference. He cited an international context of volatility and a first half marked by moderated demand and market adjustments. He called for efforts to boost the domestic market, revive the scrappage program for old and obsolete units, and strengthen sustainable and competitive mobility for goods, equipment, supplies, merchandise, and people through a more modern and safer fleet. This would lead to greater efficiency, profitability, and productivity, especially for SMEs, which are the primary buyers of new heavy-duty vehicles and key drivers of economic recovery. Rogelio emphasized that the association representing bus, truck, and tractor-truck manufacturers in Mexico remains committed to the country's economic growth by supporting automotive industry production within the country. He noted that ANPACT's members are committed to continuing investment and developing cleaner technologies to benefit public health, competitiveness, job creation, and regional and national economic impact. In this context of moderated demand and economic growth, ANPACT reported declines in all areas: wholesale, retail, production, and exports of heavy vehicles. In June 2025, 2,253 heavy vehicles were sold wholesale, a 66.8% decrease compared to the same month the previous year. From January to June, total wholesale sales reached 14,533 units, a 47.7% drop from the same period in 2024. In terms of production, 14,189 heavy vehicles were assembled in June, a 35.7% drop compared to June 2024. The January-June total was 77,397 units, down 24.1% from the first half of 2024. June exports totaled 12,331 units, down 20.3% from June 2024. In the first half of the year, 68,148 heavy vehicles were exported, a 13.6% decrease compared to the same period last year. To close the press conference, Rogelio Arzati stated, "These results reflect an adjustment following a record-breaking 2024 in sales and production. Once there is greater clarity on tariff policies, various industries will regain momentum in wholesale and retail vehicle orders, which will boost production and exports."
Can I help you?
No, but I can help you.
You spend all kinds of money to blast music louder than you can think, but you can't pony up for a quality oil filter?
Your engine will thank me. Now you get back to your robot music.
They're not robots, they're Swedish.
Fram, filter out the nonsense.
It's the orange one, numbnuts.
ARRA holds its second technical seminar of 2025 in Guadalajara. Lastly in this report, the second technical seminar of 2025 by ARRA welcomed over 100 engine rebuilders at Hotel Victoria in Guadalajara. On July 4th, the Automotive Rebuilders and Rectifiers Association, ARRA, and its president Carlos Sanchez hosted the year's second technical conference seminar. The event featured technical talks from well-known auto parts manufacturers and parts distributors such as Prestone Mexico, a leader in antifreeze, DC Gaskets, Fracco, Morisa, Mahl, Grupo Ralcar, and Victor Reigns. In the exhibition and stand area, companies such as Comercializadora ECG from Monterrey, Lumasachi, Refaccionaria Mario Garcia, Comercializadora y Distribuidora Montecristo del Baggio Querétaro, ECR Refaccionarias, BW Automotive Motors Parts, Gemco, and Loctite participated. Attendees included rebuilders from Guadalajara, Rectifications Archuros, from El Salvador, Victor Sebastián Mejia of Rectificados Hebron, from Mérida, Rectificadora Cuts and Rectificadora El Niño de Atacha, as well as rebuilders from Aguascalientes, Cancun, Rectificadora JC, the State of Mexico, Mexico City, Tezayatlan, Puebla Rectificadora El Signal de Oro, and more. Over 100 engine rebuilders and repair professionals for both light and heavy equipment were present. Carlos Sanchez, ARRA's president, told SuMA Automotriz and yours truly, Roger Roy Ocatla, that the association's next event this year will be its 52nd National Convention in Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco, at the Hilton Vallarta Riviera All-Inclusive Hotel, from October 16th to 19th. Along with a technical talk at Expo INA Pace Automecanica Mexico at Citibanamex during the Expo INA Pace Automecanica Mexico 2025. That concludes this automotive industry news update from Mexico. I'm Roger Roy Ocatla. God bless you, and see you next time.